So hello my friends, Devaun Lennox here, PhotographyPX. In today's video, we're going to address and go over the top 10 mirrorless cameras under $1,000. So the mirrorless revolution is in full swing. However, just because you're a beginner that lacks the budget to fork over $1,000 to get your first camera, that doesn't mean you're forced to take the short stick and start your journey at a disadvantage. Thankfully, there are plenty of excellent offerings that deliver a camera with a punch without the accompanying punch to your bank account. Here's a list of the top 10 most affordable mirrorless cameras to get you started with confidence in 2019. So coming in at number 10, the Olympus Pen F. The Pen F is a rangefinder style camera that takes much of its successful design elements from the original Pen F film camera. Featuring a retro design with firm narrow dials, it's undoubtedly visually appealing and delivers a 20.3 megapixel MOS sensor, articulating touchscreen LCD, 5-axis stabilization, high-res shot mode, full HD video, built-in flash, digital zoom, and Wi-Fi. It uses a contrast detect AF system, which delivers excellent single shot AF performance. The continuous burst rate of this camera is also superb, 10 frames per second, and surely capable when necessary. Battery life is good too, 330 stills and 140 minutes of video recording. The high-res mode delivers a 50 megapixel JPEG and a whopping 80 megapixel raw image, making this camera superior in landscape or architecture photography and large prints. Outside of that, this is also an excellent street and journalistic camera. It uses beautiful nostalgic appeal and unique tactile feeling that will surely impress. It's simple yet effective that makes taking photos a fluid, sensory-driven experience rare in today's age. Coming in at number 9, the Fujifilm X-T20. The Fujifilm X-T20 marks yet another stylish release from the manufacturer. It inherits many of the features from the higher-end X-T2, but at a lower price point. It has a 24.3 megapixel CMOS sensor, tilting touchscreen LCD, 4K video, slow motion full HD recording, a microphone input, 16 film simulation modes, USB charging, Wi-Fi, GPS, NFC, and Bluetooth. It delivers an intelligent hybrid AF system with a total of 325 selectable focusing points, covering nearly the entirety of the screen. Not only that, but the 3-inch articulating touchscreen sports both touch focus and touch to shoot, delivering incredibly smooth transitions between focus points. Touch navigation is also supported, which works well. Battery life for this camera is good, 350 shots per single charge, even at continuous shooting speeds of up to 14 frames per second. Photo enthusiasts have long admired Fujifilm's lineup of cameras with their classic designs and outstanding image quality. The Fujifilm X-T20 doesn't disappoint. The attention to detail on this camera is evident. Its lightweight, compact, and intuitive design makes it the ideal choice for travel and street photography. Much of the complexities in the design are removed and streamlined, creating a camera that, albeit is minimal, is undoubtedly capable. Coming in at number 8, the Fujifilm X-T100. The Fujifilm X-T100 marks the entry-level mirrorless offering from the camera maker. It features much of the same core imaging features and performance of the higher-end X-T2 and X Pro 2, but at a fraction of their price. It has a 24.2 megapixel CMOS sensor, a touchscreen LCD, 4K video, full HD up to 60 frames per second, a built-in flash, USB charging, microphone port, 4K time-lapse, 4K multi-focus, 4K burst, 11-frame simulation modes, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and it uses a 91-point hybrid AF system that melds both contrast and phase detection together to deliver a better subject tracking performance. Battery life is incredible, producing upwards of 430 shots on a single charge or 90 minutes of video recording, which far surpasses the industry standard experienced and expected in compact mirrorless cameras. The fully articulating 3-inch touchscreen delivers an excellent range of motion and niche functionality, It has touch zoom, allowing users to zoom powered lenses with a single tap, and touch navigation that is as intuitive as navigating a smartphone. It delivers a continuous burst rate of up to 6 frames per second or 15 frames when using the 4K burst mode, and it provides 8 megapixel still images in that mode. Impressive. In all, this is a stylish retro entry point into the Fujifilm ecosystem with a unique imaging flair that inherits much of Fujifilm's staples into a compact and affordable platform. Coming in at number 7, the Panasonic G7. The Panasonic G7 marks the backbone of the manufacturer's heritage that remains mostly true to the original Micro Four Thirds ideal, a feature-rich camera that's conveniently sized. It's a hybrid camera that inherits much of the features from the pricier GH4, but at a price point that doesn't turn off the beginner. It has a 16 megapixel MOS sensor, articulating touchscreen 4K video and 4K photo, slow motion HD video, time-lapse, built-in flash, 4K pre-burst, post-focus, microphone input, and Wi-Fi. Focusing performance is excellent even in low light, as this camera inherits Panasonic's infamous depth from defocus technology and the best performance at point-to-point focusing that's available. Battery life is good and is rated at 360 stills on a single charge. The touchscreen also supports touch focus and menu navigation. Excellent focusing and image quality and handling are what we've come to expect from late Micro Four Thirds cameras, and this camera surely doesn't disappoint. It's an excellent hybrid tool geared to the multimedia shooter. Coming in at number 6, the Sony A7. The Sony A7, much like the A6000, marked a new leading edge in Sony's full-frame ecosystem. It's a professional level, compact, and conveniently sized camera at a bargain price. It has a 24.3 megapixel CMOS sensor, tilting LCD, advanced 4D focus, digital zoom, full HD video, headphone input, microphone input, a built-in flash, weather sealing, USB charging, Wi-Fi, and NFC. It has a hybrid AF system that melds 25 contrast and 117 phase detect AF points together. As with the A6000, this camera also features the E-mount adapter with superior lens adaptability and no degradation of image quality. The Bionz X processor allows this camera to shoot at a continuous burst rate of 5 frames per second. Battery life is also good on this camera, 340 shots per charge and 100 minutes of video recording. Image quality and dynamic range are also excellent, leaving users ample ability to crop in post-production without consequence. This camera also has all of the features we've come to expect and fully know from the state-of-the-art full-frame cameras. The large sensor and minimal size make it the ideal choice for those looking to shoot discreetly in situations where traditional digital SLRs would be inconvenient. In all, it remains inconspicuous but capable of capturing all the beauty of your moments in full frame. It's an excellent choice for beginners and professionals alike, with a price point that's hard fast to beat and a unique entry point into the full frame realm. Number 5, the Olympus EM10 Mark III. The Olympus EM10 Mark III marks a competent entry-level offering from the manufacturer, offering the newest technology in a classically designed camera body. It delivers a 16.1 MOS sensor, 5-axis stabilization, digital magnification, 4K video, 4K photo, a tilting touchscreen LCD, built-in flash, Wi-Fi, NFC, and Bluetooth. Olympus installed TruePic version 8 in this camera, which delivers a continuous burst rate of 8.6 frames per second. Very impressive. Not only that, but it also includes a 121-point contrast AF system, which supplies excellent focusing performance. The 3-inch touchscreen sports both touch focus and touch to shoot, making complex focusing more natural than ever before. Battery life is good, supplying 330 shots and 140 minutes of video recording. It boasts comfortable ergonomics and excellent image quality. Olympus is renowned for producing timeless cameras with stellar image quality that are both light and compact. This camera continues the suit. In all, this makes an excellent photographer's camera. Number 4, the Canon EOS M50. The M50 marks its first to compete with high-end digital SLRs. It features a 24.1 megapixel CMOS sensor, articulating touchscreen LCD, 4K video, slow motion full HD, dual pixel AF, a guide mode, microphone input, built-in flash, Wi-Fi, and NFC. It uses 143 AF point contrast to text system. The result is superior continuous tracking and cinematic transitions between focusing points. Impressive battery life is no joke either. It's rated at 370 shots and 85 minutes of video recording. While compact, it features adequate manual controls to please the serious enthusiast without overwhelming the beginner. Sure, it's an entry-level camera, however, one that comes with a high-end resolution CMOS sensor with Canon's renowned dual-pixel AF technology. These features combine to deliver imaging performance akin to their highest-end cameras, all in a compact and user-friendly form factor. Its superior AF performance with incredibly superb facial tracking and articulating screen build this into a well-rounded and intuitive platform that's an excellent option, especially for vloggers. Coming in at number 3, the Sony Alpha A6300. The Sony A6300 is a highly popular hybrid mirrorless camera from the camera maker that directly competes with several higher-end full-frame cameras. It comes with a 24.2 megapixel CMOS sensor, 3-inch tilting LCD, USB charging, microphone input, 4K video, digital zoom, super slow motion HD, weather sealing, Wi-Fi, NFC, and Bluetooth. Focusing performance is industry leading. Both single point and subject tracking performance are best in class as a result to the inherited 4D 425 point phase detect AF system. It has a 2.36 million dot OLED electronic viewfinder with 100% coverage and 11 frames per second continuous burst rate. The combination of the impressive focusing and burst rate performance makes it an ideal compact sport and action shooter. Battery life is respectable and rated at 350 shots on a single charge. In all, this is a very much a minimalist design, but one that provides excellent ergonomics and handling. It's an entry-level camera with pro-level ambitions that builds on the success of the industry-setting A6000. The compromises made result in a performance that is second none. Number 2, the Panasonic GH4. Previously released Panasonic GH3 captivated many independent filmmakers and video journalists alike with its compact video prowess. The Panasonic GH4 continues this tradition. It houses much of the features from the late Panasonic GH5, but at a significantly lower price point that is best suited for beginners. It features a 16 megapixel MOS sensor, articulating touchscreen, 4K video, 4K burst, slow motion full HD video, weather sealing, microphone input, headphone input, built-in flash, digital zoom, Wi-Fi, and NFC. On the photography side, it has a 49-point contrast detect AF system that delivers excellent point-to-point autofocusing performance. Battery life on this camera is industry-leading among mirrorless cameras, delivering upwards of 530 stills on a single charge. Its touchscreen functions to change critical settings, and touch focus functionality works flawlessly, even considering its age. Overall, great handling and superb performance makes this camera an excellent all-rounded hybrid tool perfectly tailored to the multimedia shooter. Bar none, this is the most capable 4K-centric camera available at this price point, with true professional features and the videographer's dream. And finally, coming in at number 1, the Canon EOS M6 Mark II. The Canon EOS M6 Mark II creates a new lineage in Canon's compact mirrorless lineup and their new flagship EOS M camera. It's the hottest camera on the block right now, and deservingly so. It features a 32.5 megapixel CMOS sensor, touchscreen LCD, dual pixel AF, 4K recording, 4K burst, super slow motion full HD, built-in flash, microphone input, USB charging, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and NFC. Image quality is excellent, and images have significant amounts of detail and pleasing colors with no downsides in low light performance or dynamic range. Canon opted to include the new Digic 8 image processor with this camera, which results in a continuous burst rate of a whopping 14 frames per second and best-in-class subject tracking performance. With the touchscreen LCD, users can perform subject tracking with a single tap or use it as a touchpad when composing via the optional viewfinder. Battery life is good, 360 shots on a single charge or approximately 90 minutes of video recording. This camera surely delivers on ergonomics. It's just complicated and complex enough to please advanced photographers while still being intuitive enough for beginning photographers to master. Autofocusing performance, however, is the resounding strength and selling point of this particular camera. It's both accurate and responsive even in low light. The addition of dual pixel CMOS AF along with the tilting touchscreen LCD has resulted in the top vlogging camera and compact video-centric camera around. And that is it, my friends. That wraps up our top 10 mirrorless cameras under $1,000 in 2019. And you know that there's a lot of research that went into this. There's a lot of contenders that could have been on this list that you guys are seeing, but ultimately these are the best ones, you know, in that $500 to $600 to $700 price point, kind of depending on where you find them online. It definitely will depend where you're looking, whether you're getting them used or you're getting them refurbished or things of that nature. But these cameras are fantastic. It's just really come down to ultimately what is your end goal. You know, are you gonna be vlogging? Are you gonna be doing photography? Are you gonna be doing videography? Are you gonna do film work, journalistic? Do you want a sports and action and wildlife photography camera? Do you need a landscape camera? All these cameras have different, I guess, elements that they're tailored towards. They have different strengths. A lot of them do have commonalities that you kind of see, but ultimately they do have strengths and weaknesses. That's just always the reality situation. So I hope this video added some value to you guys. I hope that you found this video helpful on your journey of looking for your top mirrorless camera under $1,000. But you know, by all means, if you're new here, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Please leave a like and a comment down in the description below. Let us know, you know, what would you kind of change about this top 10? You know, is there a camera on here that you think would be better suited, or did we miss a camera? Let us know in the comments down below. And this is Devaun Lennox here, PhotographyPX. We'll catch you in the next video. Peace out, my friends. And walk you, brother.